on the side of the barrier. You just walk over here for me.
Alright, get your hands off.
Okay.
You need to get hands off. Yeah.
You just walk over towards the barrier.
No.
You're on private property, you're on private
Right,
property.
can I just explain? I had a look. I couldn't see any signs anywhere. I'm just trying to save the barrier. Yeah, but the barrier's not across the pavement. Okay, fine. Jog on then. Not a problem. Jog on. No, well, if you're not going to listen, you came out very nice. If you want to start being obnoxious, stupid, you're just not listening to what I've got to say. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are in a place called Chipping Sodbury. It's quite a quaint little village stroke town. Geographically it's approximately halfway between Bath and Stroud. Maybe Stroud's a little bit closer. Just a little look at the churchyard. So today, guys, we are trying to find Chipping Sodbury police station, which I've been led to believe is just off the high street. So we'll have a little look-see. Just going to get a slight distraction going on here, guys. Excuse me, guys. I wonder if you could assist me.
Ooh, yeah.
What do you know about traffic violations?
Depends what it
Are you
is.
recording us?
I am, yeah. I'm just doing a bit on Chipping Sodbury, so I don't want to stop the video because it makes editing a nightmare.
In what respect?
Well, I've been having a conversation with a few people lately, and I've noticed that the post office seem to be able to park anywhere they like, including white zigzags for crossings and double yellow lines. Now, I know they have a little bit of discretion on certain things, but I wonder what the actual law was. You're both looking a bit vague.
No, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the post office van?
Yeah, the vans.
Or are you
mobile
talking
van.
about the ones
Yeah.
that come and collect from the post boxes? We have different
Well,
types.
they're probably all the same, aren't they? They do a delivery and then a collection, I believe, but I don't know.
That's the vans then.
You mean the
So-
little vans?
And some of the bigger vans. Not lorries, obviously.
Because we have a post office van that parks up here as a post office.
It's permanent.
It's actually all over. I mean, I see it, you know, I've been in Thornbury, it's happening in Thornbury, I've been in Yate, it's happening in Yate. And I just thought, I've just seen you two, and I thought, sorry, let's get out of this lady's way. I thought, I hope you don't mind me approaching you. It's a bit of a strange thing to do.
I'll tell you why it's a bit of a strange one, is because we don't ordinarily deal with double yellow lines.
Of course, yeah.
So that would be down to the council.
Yeah,
But if you see a parking warden,
yeah, do they
might be-
patrol?
They do
They
patrol
do patrol.
here.
They
yeah.
do,
And
okay.
they would
Yeah.
enforce all that.
They would enforce those lines that you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Um,
What about the white zigzags? You know, for crossings, that's them as well.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
no worries. Would I be able to get any information from the police station, wherever that is?
The station's up there.
Right. Okay.
Just past the film box there, yeah.
Yeah.
There is a parking enforcement team at South Gloss Council.
Which is
Down
in
in
Yate.
Badminton Road, yeah.
Badminton
Yeah.
Road.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
I could
and they do-
try there, couldn't
And
I?
occasionally they have a little car that goes round.
Ah,
Bit of
right.
parking
Okay.
enforcement. So
Okay. Brilliant. Lovely little place, this, isn't it? You're looking a bit
Great.
worried.
no. I've met somebody else who's previously done some of these, and they were quite interesting. So I was going to ask you what you do with it after.
Well, if I get some good footage of the area,
He did exactly the
some
same. I
good
can't remember his name.
shots.
Do you remember I was in Tetbury and he was
yes,
like
I know,
explaining
yeah.
what
I mean,
it looks like.
Gloucestershire is just full of wonderful, wonderful architecture,
Is that where in
and I've
South
got to be
Gloucestershire?
honest, wonderful, wonderful people. I mean, I've had some chats with different police
Yeah.
officers in Gloucester,
Yeah.
and I've got to say, it's got to be one of the friendliest constabularies in the whole
But
country.
we're not Gloucestershire.
We're even in
Constabulary.
Somerset, we are.
Are you
Oh,
two
you're
there?
Avon and
Yes,
Somerset,
yeah, we're
right?
South
Okay.
Gloucestershire, which is different to Gloucestershire. So.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Years
well, I
ago,
have
this-
had a couple of chats with Avon and Somerset guys as well.
Yeah.
I've got to say they were very good as well.
Yeah.
But they haven't got such a good press, I'm afraid to say.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well.
It's not everybody, is
No,
it?
no,
You know,
it's-
So
it's,
this used to be Gloucestershire.
right,
Many,
okay.
many moons ago.
Okay,
I'm not quite sure when Avon and Somerset would have taken this part.
Sure.
But you can go around, like in Acton, there's an old police house. It's got
Funny enough,
Gloucestershire class.
I'm on that way
Yeah, so
shortly.
there's a lot. This would have been years ago, Gloucestershire.
Sure.
But obviously now
Yeah.
it's South Gloucestershire.
It's all
But under
political,
Avon
isn't
and
it, when it
Somerset,
gets to
it's all
that?
about
Change the
boundaries.
boundaries.
Funded, yeah.
It's all for the votes,
Boundaries,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's all
So,
different.
are you a regular foot patrol? Because I might as well ask you a few questions
Yeah,
while
we
you,
do-
unless you're in a
we do
rush.
We do a mixture of car, foot, and
Okay,
bikes.
let's just get
So
you
we
in
do
as
a
well, because it
mixture
wouldn't be
of all.
fair to just get
So
the...
we're based in Sodbury. We cover
Okay.
Yate.
Right,
so
okay.
Our area, so we don't actually cover this
We have been
area.
off it today.
Gotcha.
So,
So
yeah.
sometimes you're in a car, sometimes you're on foot.
Foot, depending on what the workload is, what we're doing, yeah, where we're going.
How do you find this disconnection between the public and you guys? Do you see much of it up this way?
I don't.
I think we've got a really good relationship with our
Yeah.
communities.
Good.
We are neighbourhood beat officers, so our role is to connect
Exactly,
with those communities. But I think we have really good relationships with them.
Good.
So
Good.
yeah,
I've got to be honest,
I think we're quite well respected.
Yeah, I'd
in
like
the
to think
area,
so.
Police.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
I mean, I watch a lot of things online as well. I get
Yeah.
ideas of where to go to do some
of
filming,
course.
and I do see some rather strange interactions. But there is definitely this disconnection. I mean, there's a big rally up in London today,
Right.
one of these freedom convoys or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the police are there, obviously, in quite large numbers because they do tend to go.
Different forces deal with things differently, don't
They do,
And
they do.
depending on-
But it's good to find a couple of what I would call the local bobby on the
Yeah,
beat,
we are,
because
that's what we are.
a lot of places are losing them, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
And you guys
Which
are
is
nearly
why we
always
mix
friendly.
up whether we're in a car, we're on foot, or we're on a bike.
Yes.
Because that way
On a
we
bike?
see. Yeah, we got bikes.
electric bikes as well, yeah.
Electric
Yeah,
bikes.
well, we can choose whether we use the electric or not. though.
Okay. Oh right.
But it allows us to engage with people in different
Sure.
ways. So, for
Yeah.
example, shopping centres,
Yeah.
no good to sit in a car, is there?
No.
Because
No.
you're not going to see anyone,
Sorry.
right? So
Yeah.
we'll go on foot, or we'll walk
Yes.
our bikes through, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I personally, I would like to see a lot more of you guys on the street,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I think this does bridge that gap.
Yes.
I think people feel more confident in approaching you in the street.
Yep.
Whereas if you're sat in a car, it's like, do I, you know?
Yeah.
So power to the feet, as they say.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely. Yeah.
There we
it's,
go. So
good
where are you
stuff.
heading off to next?
Well, I'm going to do a little walk up and down here. I might
Yeah.
pop into the police station,
Yeah,
just to ask them about if they've got anything in legislation on these double yellow lines, because it's
Yeah.
a
I don't
bugbear of
think there
mine.
will be, but
I can certainly ask, yeah.
There's no harm in asking.
No,
If not, I'll be shooting down into Yate, go and see the council,
I
see
will,
what they
yeah.
can tell me.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. Anyway, listen, thank you both very
No,
much.
that's
Could
right.
So 4039, and your name is
PC Bainham.
PC Bainham,
I'm 3937.
3937.
And I'm Sean White.
Brilliant, thank
you
you.
are?
I'm Scott.
Scott, are you gonna? If you're gonna post this, so
I-
what I mean is, are we? Do we need to be promoting your videos?
It's always good if you could. I never give my surname
Okay.
out when I'm filming, only because,
That's fine.
unfortunately, in this day and age, there's a lot of hate crime on the internet.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
And not everybody agrees with the sort of things we do. It doesn't matter what we do. I mean, I film everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if I find something interesting, I'll
Yeah.
film it. I've had some brilliant interactions. I have been told where to go in an aggressive manner,
Yeah.
with suggestions of sexual intentions, if
Right.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I try and just walk away and avoid that. I was in Bristol before Christmas, and a young kid about so high decided to try and steal my phone.
Okay.
Luckily, I'm still fairly active, and I got hold of him, give him a bit of a twist, and said, you know, on your bike, basically. I'm a bit stronger than that. But there was an enforcement officer that does this litter stuff,
Okay.
Okay.
and he was accusing me of assaulting the youth.
Oh.
So I
this probably
just-
helped in
So I just
showing
chose
that
to
they
walk away.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not about confrontation
No.
because You just never know how it's going to
So
turn.
the guy I've previously seen in Tetbury doing a similar thing, walking around, and he basically does a running commentary about, look at this building, whatever.
That's what I do.
He had something on his back which made him identifiable. It wasn't his real name, but it was Mr. Something.
Sure.
Like a nickname.
And then
he
obviously uploads his videos to YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, just all I will say to you is just watch the internet and just look for Chipping Sodbury, and you'll probably see something in the next few days.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have to go back. I edit out if anybody swears at me or stuff. But my viewers love to see good interaction with the police because, like you say, you've got some respect in the area. I respect what you do.
Yeah.
Everyone we walk past, we say hello to.
Yeah, and do you know what? I do that when I'm going to get a pint of milk or something.
Human.
Yeah.
But that's about being human, isn't it? A little bit as well.
Well, I think so. But I think you probably agree that, unfortunately, the world is becoming a little bit self-centered. People have got their own problems. COVID certainly had an effect on, should we say, mental health.
Yes, massively.
You know, I mean, you'd be able to walk down a street like this maybe 3 years ago, and most people would speak to anybody.
Yeah.
So it's not always the same now. But anyway, I won't keep you because you never know what's around the corner. Listen, guys, stay safe, yeah?
Yeah, and you too.
Seriously, stay safe. Thanks very much. So there we are, guys. A couple of the local bobbies on the beat. Here we have one of the local butchers. He's doing some wonderful prices on his meat. The sausages look really nice. Yeah. So we will pop into the police station. Little bit of a divergence there to just have a chat, see what they were like. So that's a church. So this is a grammar school. The old grammar school. Huge windows on those. Big tall windows, going to let in lots of light on there, that's for sure. So then we have Chipping Sodbury Library. Oh, that's the police. We'll pop in there in a second. I want to ask a question. In fact, we might as well go in now, we're here. So, this is a lovely old building as well. Obviously got some age to it. Excuse me, have you got a front desk? I've just walked by it, thank you. Actually, while I'm here, I'll just get some footage for the camera, if that's okay.
What are you filming it for?
I'm just doing a story on Chipping Sodbury today, and
right, okay.
and people love to see police vehicles.
Yeah, you can.
Quiet little town, so probably nobody will come out on blue lights, I hope. Lovely, thank you. I don't suppose there's any chance of, if anybody's available, if I ask inside, just to have a look a bit closer. Do you think they would?
Probably not, if I'm
No?
honest.
Okay.
And I've only just started duty, so I don't
No
know
worries.
who's on today.
Yeah. It's always worth an ask, isn't it? I got some disabled viewers that love to see all sorts of stuff. I got some great pictures of the church just a minute ago.
Oh, that's good.
All right, well, thank you very much. Cheers. So apparently the front desk, oh look, that must have had sales here at some stage. Probably one, maybe two. So I used to have some gates by the look of it. So we'll just pop in here. Public entrance. Here we go. You going this way, guys?
No, we're not.
No.
We can.
Can I ask you a question? If I go in here, do you think I could get any information on people parking on double yellow lines? What the legalities of it is, whether they're businesses and stuff?
They might be able to tell you. I don't know. I don't know how much they'll be able to tell you.
You look cold. Is it
I am
a bit
very
fresh?
cold.
Yeah. Is
A
it
bit
tea break
cold.
time?
It is.
Yeah. Fair play. I'm just going to go in. Thank you. Cheers. So here we are in the foyer, you guys. Just change the exposure. I'll just wait and see. Oh, it's good to see. Look, Avon and Somerset Benevolent Fund. So we'll see if we can. Sorry, I hate ringing the bell just in case you're busy. Would you happen to have any paperwork at all that covers legislation on businesses parking on double yellow lines? Thank you. Mainly the post office. I've got a running problem with the local posties at the moment, and they're telling me they're allowed to park anywhere they like, and I don't think that's correct. So I just want to get some sort of a legal angle on it. Thank you. So a picture of Isambard Kingdom Brunel, who's obviously done a lot in Bristol and around the area. Usual sort of notice board. Which bags contain the bomb? So, a big old map of the local area. So you can see Bristol. Yeah, so where we are today compared to Bristol, guys, is we're just up here, Yate and Chip in Sodbury. So we got Avon and Somerset Police, Disability Confident Leader. Ah, e-scooters, interesting. Well, that's strange because it says the current law is clear and you cannot ride on an e-scooter or any other powered transporters on a public road, cycle lane or pavement. So I'm not quite sure why some councils around the whole country are introducing them, to be honest. But there we are. Maybe that's another question for our boys and girls in blue. You must promise to trust us. You are not a grass, you're looking after yourself.
Hi, solicitor here for this gentleman here, I believe.
Oh, there you go, look.
Yes.
Well, I wish you luck.
I can tell you.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yes. Hello, officer. Brilliant.
Mate, we're going to have a chat in a
Yeah,
minute.
that's fine. Thank you guys, mate. I'm good. Shall I come in?
Good luck, take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
To the sergeant who has explained that it's not a police issue,
Yeah.
as long as there's no obstruction.
Yeah.
There's all the links about the local council.
Brilliant, thank you. Can I ask another question? Because I know you're a very small station. Is there any chance that a local bobby could just show me around the cars for my viewers? No, no worries. I thought I'd ask because sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Thank you.
Do you want to check just to be on the safe side? In case one says yes?
What do you want to actually see?
Just film them for my viewers. I've got a lot of disabled viewers that don't get out.
Police cars?
Yeah, marked vehicles, yeah.
I don't think we are allowed. I can ask.
Well, as I say, some do, some don't. Depends on operational stuff, you know. Hello. I've got to say, you've got a wonderful place to work, haven't you? It's a lovely building.
There's no vehicles out on the public highway, and because there's private vehicles in the backyard.
Of course, yeah. No worries, that's all right. Thank you for checking though. Appreciated. Bye bye. So guys, normal BS, private vehicles and all that, old cobblers. Don't really think there's a lot of point staying here. Doesn't look as though anything's likely to come out of there. It's a sleepy little town.
Yeah, perfect, guys. That's perfect. I love it.
Yeah, a bit of a sleepy little town. A few newer buildings. I mean, the church here is a newer building, but the architecture of some of these other places are fantastic. So we've got the Old Bank Hotel. So we'll just head off over this way. And I think, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to drop it there and we'll head off somewhere else, see if we can get anything from local businesses or the likes. So from a wonderful chip in Sodbury, with some absolutely gorgeous architecture, for the time being, expose and educate, we will drop it there and pick it up when we get to our next location. Please click like. Click the little icon bell to notify of any new videos coming up. Of course, click subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.